In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the valve cover gasket on your Ford Focus. Let's get started. Using some compressed air, we're going to blow off all of the loose dirt on top and around of this valve cover. Using a 10mm socket, remove the bolt for the coolant tank. Pull straight up on the coolant tank and flop it over to the side. Disconnect the ground strap connector. Push on the tab and pull straight back. Undo the connectors for the injectors. Push on the tab, pull straight up. Keep going around undoing all the connectors. Remove the 13mm bolt for the bracket. We're going to pop the plastic clips off of the studs using a trim tool. Just pop straight up. Remove the 8mm bolts for the coil packs. Pull straight up and remove the coil packs. I'm going to put these on the cowl in the order I took them off. Pop up on the grommet. Pull the rubber back. You'll find a connector. Push on the tab. You may need to use a pair of pliers or a flat blade screwdriver. Pinch the connector and pull it straight up. There's a little tab on the bottom of this hose. You're going to push it towards the driver's side and pull straight back. Remove the hose. This is our tab. It opens up. Pop the hose out of the plastic clip. Pull it off to the side. Once you pull the hose out of the clip, use a little trim tool and pop the plastic clip off of the stud. Using a trim tool, we're going to remove the plastic clip from the stud. There's one more in the back. Pop it over to the side. Using an 8mm socket, go around the valve cover and loosen all of the bolts. There will be 14. As you loosen these, they will stay in the cover. Using a pry bar, get on the side of the cover and pull straight up. Once the cover starts moving, go ahead and grab the cover, lift straight up, pull your harness out of the way, and remove the valve cover from the car. To help keep my wiring harness out of the way, I'm going to use a bungee cord and secure it to the hood. Using a razor blade, we're going to go around and clean our mating surface for the valve cover. You want to clean these inside parts as well as going around and getting this outside edge. You can use rags and lay them on the inside to catch anything that would drop into the valve cover. When you're scraping, you want to scrape away from the engine and try and push everything out. Go around until you've cleaned all of the mating surfaces all the way around. Using parts cleaner and a clean rag, I'm going to spray my rag Then go around and wipe down the mating surface, getting any dust, dirt, or oil off of it. Remove the gaskets from the valve cover, using a small pick to help me get them out. Using a rag, we're going to clean the valve cover. Just going to wipe off any excess oil or dust. Get the gasket lined up and install it into the valve cover. The gasket's only going to fit one way. If it's not fitting, flip it over. Using some gray RTV, we're going to go onto the seams and we're going to put a little dab on either side. Install the valve cover. Go around and get all the bolts started by hand. Two more in the middle. We're going to torque the valve cover bolts to 10 Newton meters. Follow the pattern in which I go. There should be a diagram on the screen as well. This will be 3. This is 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And 14. I'm going to go around one more time and double check all of my bolts. Going in the same pattern. If you clipped your wiring harness up, go ahead and remove your retainer now. I'm going to start going around installing all of our connectors. When you push these in, push until you hear a click. If you don't, give it a pull. Make sure it's locked on. Install the rubber boot. Install the plastic stays onto the studs. Install the plastic clip onto the back stud. Install the hose. Pull this hose back. Push it onto the valve cover. Give it a pull, make sure it's locked on. Install the coil packs into the valve cover. Install the bolts. Get them started by hand. Snug the bolts down. Snug the bolts down. Install the connectors. Install the harness brackets onto the studs. Install the bolt for the bracket. Snug the bolt down. We're going to install the coolant reservoir. It's going to rest on this tab in the back. Get the reservoir to sit on that tab. Install the bolt. Snug it down, and you're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.